Stone vet, stone vet, stone vet, stone vet, stone vet, stone vet. The stone vet, the stone vet, the stone vet, the stone vet, the stone vet. I hit the ground running when I'm invading your country. It's still with honor and discipline. Throw my guns like onyx, dressed in camo with ammo for every situation I handle. They got us marching and stepping by my platoon. You get trampled if it ain't raining.
Oh, what's up, guys? Sergeant G here from the Stone Vet USMC. Happy Monday. Monday's here, man. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. Super excited to be here to do this with Smoking Bacon, man. I want to thank freaking Wade over here, Smoking Bacon, doing what he's doing, what he always does best, man. This is a wonderful opportunity that you guys are now getting me on a Monday. I'm super excited you guys are here with me on a Monday. If you guys don't know me, I am Sergeant G from the Stone Vet USMC. I do host the #1 Marine Corps podcast in the entire world. Right here's my award to prove it to you. A lot of you guys don't know who I am or seen some content that I put around here and there, and just going left to right, not knowing what I'm doing or what's going on, right? So I host the Stone Vet USMC. I host that. I've been hosting it for just over a year now. I'm sitting at like 150 plus episodes right now, promoting young veterans, promoting veterans who decided to get out of service and decided, hey, I need to do something else with my life, you know? And that's the biggest thing, is just trying to figure out, what do I do now? What do I do now? How do I go and host, man? What's going on, Clark Jason? How you doing, man? Hopefully you can see it. I don't know. There's a big confusion here between the way I'm doing it over on StreamYard and the way Smoking Bacon does it, man. Smoking Bacon, hell yeah, you're up and running. Thanks, Wade. Absolutely. Thor Hammer, right, from Broken Jarhead in honor of Broken Jarhead, right, man? So I got to tell you guys, man, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Raffle 180. Raffle 180 provides you the best medicinal grade CBD on the market, hands down. So like I tell you guys, I love CBD and I love the medicinal benefits that CBD can provide for you, man. As you can see, I show it right here. If you see that little banner right there, it says raffle180.com. Like I say, you go there and you go check out their products, the amazing products that they have there with CBD, man. You get 15% off your entire purchase when you check out with the Stone Vet USMC. Like I tell you guys, we're always fighting, right? Me as a vet, I spent 9 years in the Marine Corps, in my beloved Corps. The 9 years that I spent in there, it messed me up, you know? And one of the biggest things, one of my biggest fights, my biggest battles right now is the federal legalization of medicinal cannabis, right? A lot of people don't, oh, you're just going to smoke weed just to get high. You're going to smoke weed just to do this or do that, you know? And it sucks. But let me tell you what, until you start understanding the medicinal benefits of cannabis, you're never really going to know. And that's what I plan on doing with this show. Today, I'm going to do just my introduction so you guys can get a feel for who I am and what I'm doing. Talk with Wade. Wade said this is going to go for 12 weeks. So come the end of March, it's going to be a new season. And we're going to see if Wade keep me on. Hopefully, I do a good enough job where Wade will keep me on to be able to do this for you guys. And during the next 12 weeks, I plan on going through the medicinal benefits of cannabis, CBD, and psilocybin. So people have a better understanding of natural remedies so we can get off the pharmaceuticals that are out there, man. But like I said, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Raffle 180, providing the best medicinal grade CBD out there on the market. One of the biggest battles we fight as veterans is losing 22 veterans a day, right? That's one of the biggest struggles that we have, is that we're always losing a brother or sister every single day. A lot of people don't understand, though, there's another 35 vets that take their life due to opioid addiction. The opioid overdose addiction is insane. 35 plus veterans a day on top of the 22 that we're losing just because, right? So if you add that up, it's 57 vets a day. As I'm sitting here doing the show with you guys, for you guys, it's some bullshit, right? As I'm sitting here doing the show with you, it's 57 brothers and sisters that we're losing right now. So we're losing one brother or sister right now as I'm shooting this show, be able to hang out with you guys, man. And this is what's going on, Snow Cone Pixie. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. Now you get to see my ugly mug and actually find out who the heck is a Stone Vet, right? But here's what I tell you guys. One of the biggest struggles we have with suicide is that the lack of sleep that we get. If you guys are like me, you guys don't get any sleep. Let's see. It was my first day back at work today after 3 weeks off of work. Me, I can't sleep, man. I went and laid down it was about 10:50. I didn't go to bed till about 1 o'clock this morning. I lay there till about 1 o'clock this morning. So I had to take me some Sapphire.
If you go over to raffle1a.com and you type in sapphire in the search bar, it's going to pull up an image of a sapphire oil. The sapphire is the best, hands down. It has CBN in it, and CBN is almost like a sedative. It acts like a sedative. What it does, it helps turn off your brain. If you're like me, you're always thinking about, like me, I was like, man, I gotta go back to work today. First day of work in 3 weeks. Then I gotta shoot a show over at Smoking Bacon. First one of the season. First show of the season for Smoking Bacon. I got super excited, because I was like, what kind of guests am I going to get? What kind of people am I going to be able to get on here and hang out with, right? Who's going to come over and see me and hang out with me? So I was super excited. So I wasn't getting any sleep, And then I was like, I got to take the sapphire. So I took a sapphire about 1. I got to roll over at 6, get ready for work, Go to bed at 1 and still give me about 5 hours of sleep, But like I tell you guys, one of the biggest struggles we have as veterans is the lack of sleep, right? We get sleep deprived, right? We're so used to being sleep deprived. But when you're doing it day in and day out and day in and day out, that raises the suicide risk, dude. Because we start thinking about everything that's going on. We start thinking about, how do I pay rent? How do I pay my car note? How do I pay this bill? How am I going to eat? Where's my next meal going to come from? Where's this going to go? What's that going to do, And that's one of the biggest struggles, man, is like, what is it that I need to do? What's my next move, That's why I tell you guys, if you go over to raffle180.com, go check out that sapphire. How you doing, Arnica? How you doing? If you go over to raffle180.com and check out that sapphire, if you struggle with getting sleep like I do, you definitely need to check out that sapphire. Sapphire is amazing, hands down. The best part about it, it's not like an Ambien or a Zoloft where you take it, if you don't get 18 hours of sleep, you're going to drag, right? Everybody knows that feeling. All you guys that are on sleep aids from the VA, you know that feeling. If you take one of those pills and you're not getting 18 to 20 hours of sleep, you're going to wake up dragging, right? You'll wake up from this, but you won't be dragging because of this. You'll be dragging because you just didn't get enough sleep like we all do, right? That's one of the biggest struggles. I'm hoping tonight that I get some rest because it's my last day going into the office and I'll work from home the rest of the week starting Wednesday, which is I'm super excited, right? It's the best part, right? But like I said, man, also, if you're dealing with any aches and pains and just body aches, I mean, you guys that served the military or you guys just in life in general, life takes a toll on our bodies. You got them back aches, your hips hurt, your knees hurt, elbows, shoulders, you name it, it hurts. Go check out that amazing products that they have. They have platinum, they have silver, they have gold, they have emerald. They have a whole lot of different strains of CBD oil. But like I tell a lot of people who've tried CBD oil, they say, it don't work. That crap don't work. It don't work for me. It does work. It does work. I'm telling you guys, it does work. But just like any medication, when the doctor tells you it's time to get on medication, how does it stand up against drug tests? The best part about it? The best part about the products that Rafa carries is 100% THC free. So if you drug test like me, I take a drug test every 2 weeks. Twice a month is what I got to take a drug test, and I take CBD oil every day. And I've yet to pop it. I've been doing it for over a year. And so, yeah, Annika, as you said, depending on the THC level, the best part about these products, they have one product that carries THC, and that's the Ruby. It carries that point. It's that legal limit. But every other oil that they carry, your platinum, your silver, your gold, your emerald is 100% THC free. Clark, I hear a lot of benefits of CBD is great, but because my job is federally regulated, I'm afraid that I might piss hot and I can't lose my job. Let me tell you what, Clark, I'm a federal employee too. I just self-identified and I told them I smoke weed for a living. Under the 0.3 is legal. It is, but if you pop hot on a THC because the THC is detected, they're gonna fire your ass. And that's what I was telling that's what I was talking to my sponsor about. I was like, but it's legal, right? CBD is legal, but still you pop because of Delta 9 that's in it, right? Clark, like you, I'm a federal employee. I'm a GS-11 working for the Air Force. I self-identified and told them I smoke weed. And guess what? Now they got me drug testing twice a month right now because I self-identified and told them that I did smoke weed. But the CBD oil that I'm telling you about right now, I take it every day. I've been taking a drug test twice a month for the past year, and I have not popped hot to this day. I got a brother of mine. If you come over to my Facebook page, I got my own Facebook page of Stone Vet USMC. You come over there. I got a brother of mine who did a 17 panel study, came back 100% THC free from the same oils that we carry, the exact same oils that we carry, and he's 100% THC free. And this is what we try to advocate for and try to let people know not all CBD oil is the same at all. We have all the lab testing to show you exactly what the THC level is on all of our products. All the products that Rafa 180 carries, they show you exactly what's in there, man. Because like you said, Clark, if you got a good job, you got a good job. You're like, I can't afford to lose it for taking CBD. And that's what I'm fighting for right now. That's one of my biggest things right now is fighting for federal legalization of medicinal cannabis. What brand do you use? New Leaf? No, Rafa 180. Rafa 180 they work with a manufacturer here in Oklahoma City. So I'm from Oklahoma. The manufacturer is here in Oklahoma City, which processor is amazing because we can actually go in the lab and actually watch it right here in the lab be processed. It's an amazing product. The way they process it is just absolutely amazing. We watch it go from the plant to the oil to the bottle. They show us step by step on how it's done. How many people can say that they can go do that? That's the best part of working with Rafa 180 because they've taken me, and I've seen it personally, be processed from the plant to the oil to the bottle. So you guys know exactly what you're getting. Yeah, it's badass. Absolutely, Clark, it is. And I tell you, every lab testing you need, Rafa 180 provides you every lab test for every product that you purchase, just to show you so you can feel confident in knowing that you're taking a good product, a good freaking product. And that's the best part about it. And Rafa 180, man, you can go to their Facebook page, you can message them. They're gonna get right back to you. They're not gonna blow you off, man. How is CBD oil made and created, man? That's a good question. That's a good question, Smoke. How is it made, man? You take this plant, right? And you got to go through the process, you know what I'm saying? You got to go through and you got to pull the oils out of it. And when you pull all the oils out of it, then you got to go and clean all the oil out of it, right? You just pulled all the oil out of it. Now you got to clean it. You got to clean it and just go through. It goes through a bunch of spins and everything like that to get all the good stuff. You know, they take the THC out of it because everybody knows hemp. If you grow hemp has THC in it. Granted, it's either the 0.3% or it could be, you can get a good amount up to, the Delta 9 range, 5%, 10%, 20% THC in it. But you got to they pull it all out. They made sure that they pull all the THC out because they test it themselves and then they send it for third-party lab testing. And third-party lab testing lets them know exactly where their testing is at. So if their testing's off, they know where they need to adjust their testing. So when they test it, because they want to ensure that they're testing it themselves before they send it to a third-party lab to see if the third-party lab is lying to them or if they're trying to get one over on them, And so that's the biggest thing is just trying to ensure that you get a high-quality product. So no, we don't use New Leaf. We use Cantech Labs here in Oklahoma City. You can go to Google, you can check them out as well. You go to Cantech Labs and American Wholesale Hemp, Cantech Labs. Hempire Genetics is another amazing entity of Cantech Labs that is working with Northwestern Oklahoma State University here in Oklahoma to reestablish the hemp that was grown here during World War II. Is it ice? No, it's full spectrum. It's full spectrum oil. It's not an isolate. It's a full spectrum oil. Yeah. No, because you get, like I said, not all CBD oil is the same. You can get some CBD oil that's just isolate and it's not good. It's not good. Right. Sounds like they're all about good quality and not trying to rip people. No, that is one of the best things. I've sat down personally with the owner of Cantech Labs, Mr. Ryan Early. I sat down with him and he's just freaking amazing. He's always said it's people over profits, and it will always be people over profits, because the sad part is people can't get the medicine that they need. He started doing this out of his garage and learned how to do it out of his garage, and now he owns the biggest processing facility here in Oklahoma City. In Oklahoma overall, he owns the biggest processing facility here in Oklahoma. And that's the biggest thing. That's what we try to encourage people to come over to Rafa180.com, because the same way Cantech Labs does it is the same way Rafa180 does it. It's always people over profit. We want to ensure that you get the high quality type of medicine that you need to be able to get what you need, get the medicine you need, because everybody's tired of taking these pharmaceuticals, these pain relievers, medicine. This is natural medicine, and people don't understand it. They say, well, it's not get prescribed by a doctor. The doctor didn't prescribe it. It sucks, you know what I'm saying? But like I can tell people, when you start a CBD oil, that's why we always say, try it out for a couple of weeks and let us know how you're feeling. Come back to us and let us know how you're feeling. Because like any doctor, when you go get a new medication from a doctor, that's what he says. He said, give it 2 weeks. Let me know how you're feeling, right? Let me know how you're feeling. So if I need to adjust it, do we need to give you more? Do we need to give you less? And it's the same thing with CBD oil. Do I need to give you more because you can take an oil like the platinum? The platinum doesn't have CBG in it, right? Doctors are paid off by, you're absolutely right, Clark. They are paid off by big pharma, absolutely, hands down. But listen to this: Pfizer just went out and just paid $6.9 billion to a cannabis research company that's been doing research for the past 5 years or so. So there's big movements coming this year. This is one of the biggest things I'm fighting for and advocating for is federal legalization. So you, Clark, as a federal employee, whenever they federally legalize it, hopefully in your state, wherever you're at, it's already legal there, regardless if it's medicinal or adult use. I don't care. Hopefully it's already legal in your state. So when they pass the law federally saying it is no longer a Schedule 1 drug, you're able to partake in the medicine that's there, and that's my biggest fight for right now. This is why I'm trying to get my congressman to understand when it comes time to vote, you better vote. You better get out there and you better ensure that your vote is for it, because if you don't vote for it, now you're voting against me as a veteran. I'm fighting for my medicine. You see, South Carolina, I work in Georgia, both in Georgia has cannabis, but the way they saying that there's nothing really there, There's like no big dispensaries or anything there. So I don't know. I know they got some stuff. I think it's legal in. I want to say it's legal in Georgia, dude. I really do. I really want to say it's legal in Georgia. It says, do you offer wholesale pricing for your oils? Absolutely, absolutely. We work with. We do wholesale. We absolutely work with wholesale. You want a wholesale, Arnica? Reach out to go to Rafa 180's Facebook page. Message them and say, hey, you want to look into it, and they got the pricing and everything hands down. I've been working with them to ensure that we get their books up together so we can get more wholesalers out there to help everybody get the medicine that they need. That's the biggest thing, And see, we got the weed man things. Everybody's got a weed man, right? Everybody's got a weed man, right, Clark? But Arnica, yeah, definitely reach out. Go to Rafa 180 Facebook page, send them a message, say, hey, I saw SRNG from the Stone Vet USMC. He said you offer wholesale. Definitely, they do offer wholesale pricing for people for people who want to wholesale the products, and they're great pricing, hands down. Like you're gonna make you make a good profit off of it as well, man. Snoochie boochies. So that's the biggest thing, man, is just trying to ensure that we get the right medicine. And my biggest goal is try to help educate you guys, understanding the medicinal benefits of cannabis, understanding the medicinal benefits of CBD and psilocybin, and knowing it, Thanks. I'll check it out. I want to make more products with good quality CBD. No, absolutely, Arnica. Absolutely. And these, hands down, I'm telling you, go check out the website. Go check out rafa180.com. She just updated some of the stuff. There's still updates that need to be made to the website. We understand that. But it's hard because we got 7 kids. She's got 7 kids, and she's about to start going to college and get a job and all kinds of stuff on top of what she's doing with Rafa 180. And so there's a lot of things that need to be updated. But the website looks legit. The website's legit. You can go there and check it out. Check out what's on there. Like I said, go to the Facebook page and message her and say, hey, I want to talk about wholesaling it, man. Get off. I can't smoke. She's absolutely gorgeous, man. You just can't, man. When you got somebody that fine, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have a natural lotion base already. I can add to it. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Jesus, 7 kids, homie, and she homeschools them. The crazy part is she got a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old. The 1-year-old's about to turn 2 at the end of the month. It's only going to be 2 2-year-olds and a 4-year-old. She deserves a break. I know she does, Snow Cone. I know she deserves a break. I know it. I'm trying to help. trying to do these things, man. That's why she's like, you going to go out there and do the show? I was like, I got to go do the show. Smoke told me to come out here and do a show. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go do a show. I'm going to get off before too long. I get the babies ready for bed, I tell people, they say, damn, I thought I had a lot of 4 kids. That's not a lot. That's like a decent amount. That's good. Can you overdose on CBD? No, Smoke. You cannot overdose on CBD. One of the biggest things we found out is that some people, like the oil, it can upset your stomach a little bit and give you the runs and stuff like that. So they do carry a pill as well. They carry a capsule, so you're able to take the CBD so the oil doesn't upset your tummy, your stomach, and that's one of the biggest things. That's one of the biggest things that we've had. There's been some patients that the oil just doesn't settle well with the stomach. So they do carry a capsule, and the capsule helps so that it's easier to digest for them to be able to still get the medicine that they need. So no, Smo, you can't overdose on CBD. I mean, let's see. I looked at the site, didn't see gummies. Any plans for that? Yeah, they're currently working with a processor right now. They had some gummies come in, so they did have Albanese out of Michigan, but Albanese cut the contract, so they don't they don't do gummies for us no more. And they're currently working with the processor here in Oklahoma City. I don't know what the status is of that. That's one of the biggest things. We know people love their gummies. They absolutely love their gummies. And that's one of the biggest things we're working for is trying to get gummies back on the website as well. Let's see. I have a fuck ton of kid brain found in Smoke's head. It's like having 7 kids sometimes. I might have to look at them up because my anxiety goes through the roof under stress. No, absolutely, Clark. And I'm telling you right now, I mean, I definitely. So that's the biggest thing. So whenever you look at the platinum is great because it's a CBD oil. But when you start looking at the silver, the gold, and the emerald, so the emerald is more for like our cancer patients, people who are suffering from real bad cancer, or real bad pain. That's like one of our extra strength oils. It's expensive, but I mean, it is for people who are going through cancer or who deal with tremendous pain that just is intolerable, right? And so one of the biggest things is that whenever we get people started on it, that's what we want to see. How are you feeling? What is your purpose? What are you trying to achieve when you're taking the oil? And so we'll start either with the platinum or we'll start with the silver. Like you're saying for anxiety, maybe I start you with the silver. The thing is with the silver, it has CBG, and CBG can be a little bit of a stimulant, Clark. It can be a little bit of stimulant and it can get you riled up. That's why we tell you, let us know how you feel. Take it for a couple of weeks. Let us know how you feel. If you're feeling all jittery and stuff, that's a CBG. So that means we need to bring you down to the platinum. It doesn't have CBG in it, but it's a little bit stronger. It's a little bit stronger oil without the CBG, without the stimulant in it. And that's the biggest thing. Is what we try to tell people. You need to let us know so we know how to adjust your dosages and stuff like that. Can you make CBD oil that smells like bacon? I don't know. You'd be surprised, Smoke. You might be able to. I haven't tried it. That's one of the biggest things that upsets us. There's some places that make CBD oil that tastes like peppermint or tastes like vanilla or tastes like this or tastes like that. CBD oil should just taste like CBD oil, right? Arnica, yeah, of course you can. You can add bacon. Yeah, you can add bacon grease to it. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to do like that, but that's one of the things that upsets us. Kind of is like when you take a CBD oil, it should taste like CBD oil. It should taste like cannabis when you take it. Honestly, when you take it, you're like, ooh, that tastes like cannabis, and it should because it's natural. It's a natural product. When you start adding flavors to it, now they're additives. Now you're adding to medicine. And it's kind of like, why do I need to add this stuff to the medicine? And so that's one of the biggest things. It's like, man, why? Why do you got to add, eucalyptus, or why you got to add vanilla or spearmint or whatever other things you're adding? Now you're putting additives into a natural oil, and it's like, bacon grease is the chef's duct tape. You're right. You're right, Snow Cone. It really is. Your body naturally accepts. No, you're absolutely right, Clark. And I think that's what I'm gonna start. That's what I'm gonna talk about next week when I come on here next Monday. Is talking about the endocannabinoid system. If you want to, go ahead and get a jump start on it. Go over to NIH. That's NovemberIndiaHotel.gov and look up the endocannabinoid system. Your body has an endocannabinoid system. It's what it's for. You're supposed to replenish it, Nobody's replenished the endocannabinoid system. Well, I mean, a lot of people haven't, You have to be careful with flavors. A lot of them are not natural and it's counterproductive. No, you're right, Arnica. Absolutely. That's one of the things that upsets us when we see people put like spearmint or Laffy Taffy or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. There's all kinds of different CBD oils out there and they all have flavors and stuff. And you're like, why? Why would you do that to a natural product, right? You're taking away from what the medicinal benefits of the CBD oil is. You're absolutely right, man. But definitely go over to nih.gov and check out the endocannabinoid system. Not too long ago, if you go to my YouTube channel, I had an episode with Paul, with what's his name? Chip Paul. He's a specialist in the CBD. It was a real good episode that I had with him. He was discussing like the endocannabinoid system and the importance of it, right? Laffy Taffy. That's like bitches that vape cotton can. You're right. You're right, Smoke. Yeah, just like that. But go check out. Yeah, you can check out my episode from New Pharma, Chip Paul with New Pharma. He's a guy who is specialized in the CBD market and understands natural remedies. He doesn't just do CBD though. He does a bunch of natural remedies. He discusses taking turmeric and lavender and eucalyptus and all the natural plants that are out there, you know. Post aside on SNB. I want to do more research on this. Okay, let me see here. Post aside. Let me see. Let's see if I can type it in right here for you. You know, yeah, look at this. I'll type it in right here. NIH.gov. Check that out. There goes the link right there. Check that out. NIH.gov and check it out. And it discusses the endocannabinoid system and why it's important that we replenish our endocannabinoids, you know, and be able to go and actually replenish our systems, you know. And that's the biggest struggle that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, Nixon went through and put this crap on here saying that cannabis is bad for you and da-da-da this and da-da-da that. As he was getting high, he was signing the damn bill saying it's illegal and stuff like that. And it's disgusting to see it. But the biggest thing is that Congress is making movements. Chuck Schumer has a team that's making movements for the federal legalization. I'm hoping at least by June we get this freaking legalized. But not only do the left have their own, the right has their own bill that they're trying to pass as well for federal legalization. It's like I tell them, I say, I don't care. I don't care which bill you guys choose. I honestly don't care which bill you choose. But one of them need to be approved because you got people like me, a veteran that suffers every day. I got to go to the VA this Wednesday, and I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna need some freaking depression medication, dude. It's been a hard struggle lately. It's been really hard, and I've been using psilocybin, but the psilocybin isn't working anymore for me because I guess I was just taking too much, and it's hard. It's hard to get psilocybin right now. There's a lot of people that don't mess with it, right? It's a money racket. That's why it's illegal in the first place. It is, Arnica. It is. But they're fighting for it. They're trying to figure out how they can get rich off it. That's the biggest thing is how can the politicians get rich of it? Good old VA killing more people than most wars combined since 17. You're not lying, Smoke. This Friday, I got an awesome episode. You don't want to miss this Friday's episode. I got Tally Man, Brian Tally. The VA tried to kill him. The VA tried to kill him. And he went to Congress and fought him. He fought the VA. For 74 years, the VA has allowed malpractice to occur in the VA. You guys know how great the VA is. That's why they always say, providing the veteran another opportunity to die for his country, right? That's the biggest thing is that he almost died in the VA's hands, you know? Once they can figure out the financial aspect and the right taxes so they can get their share, then it'll be legal. Same as alcohol. No, you're right, Arnica. Absolutely. You are absolutely right. And that's the biggest thing. So Brian Talley, this Friday, I got Brian Talley coming out. He was on Glenn Beck. He's been on a lot of news stations and a lot of amazing things. I got his episode coming out this Friday. For the past 74 years, the VA has allowed malpractice to occur in its facilities across the nation. Brian Talley went to the Congress, sat with every congressman to pass the bill to remove the 74-year clause that has been in effect at the VA. The clause was because if you go to the VA, you guys don't know if they actually work for the VA or are they private contractors working with the VA. How the hell do you know, right? Because they're still wearing the VA lab coats. They got their IDs, their VA IDs and everything else, right? So we don't know. And one of them almost killed Brian. One of them wouldn't test Brian out. He ended up having a staph infection in his spine and should have died. He fought it and he lived. And he went to Congress to fight for us so that we don't have to deal with the malpractice clause that the VA has. So that's the biggest thing. It was an awesome episode. I'm super excited. This Friday, That will be out on my YouTube channel over the Stone Vet USMC on YouTube. You don't want to miss that episode talking about that's just a crazy story. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And he's making it. He ain't get no money. He ain't get nothing from the VA. He's still struggling, but he's like, I saved us from having to deal with the nonsense and the crap that the VA has continued putting us through for the past 74 years. Because imagine how many other people have dealt with malpractice at the VA for the past 74 years. He got screwed so bad. It was sad. It was sad. I've had to deal with the malpractice over the Navy hospital with my oldest son. You know, it sucks. It sucks. You know, it's ridiculous. Dude, the VA near us, the MPS cut the medical oxygen line and tied in air guns to clean weapons. Fucking killing people one day at a time. God, are you kidding me? But that wasn't on the mainstream media, was it? That was on MSM. Why would that be? They don't want to talk about that. My goodness, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just insane. It's insane to be able to think that this is the crap that it's been. This is where it's been. This is where it's gone. And it's just, I just can't believe it, dude. I just can't believe it. But this Friday, I'm super excited to have this episode come out with Brian Talley. You don't want to miss it, man. Like I tell you guys don't know who I am, but yeah, I am Sergeant G. I do this. I'm able to do this every Monday now for Smoke and Bacon, which I'm super excited about. I have Wednesday episodes that come out on Veteran Trash Talk every Wednesday on my YouTube channel and on Veteran Trash Talk YouTube channel. Then I go live every Thursday on Vet Radio Syndicate. Never went to the VA, and a buddy of mine tells me that I need to go to them. I really am partial to going. I've been out since 2016. You fresh, dude. You just got out in 2016? Man, the only reason I go once a year just so I can keep up on my meds. That's the only reason I go. Honestly, I don't go to the VA for crap because they're not there to do anything but kill you. Honestly, I just go there to get like my insoles for my shoes, braces if I need braces for my feet, my hands, whatever I need a brace for. I mean, hopefully, what 8.5 years in? I mean, it's been, yeah, I did 9 years. I did 9 years in, you know, I did 9 years in, and it was insane, dude. And hopefully, what's your rating at? You don't mind me asking, Clark? Are you 100% yet? Put your dick against the door frame and slam the door shut on the 3 times. Still a better event than going to the VA. It can be, Smoke. It can be. Like I said, I only go once a year. I don't even talk to the doctor. I just go in there. Like I said, I'm gonna go in there this Wednesday and tell them I need some depression. Don't know, never been. If you don't have a disability check, Clark, you need to go fight for your disability. You have to. You earned it. That's part of serving your country is your disability. Your disability rating. You need to go and make sure you get your disability check. It's free money. You earned it. You served your country. You earned it. You know, so you better make sure you start getting your disability check, because if not, they keeping that money and spending it on whatever they want to spend it on. They say, oh, Clark don't want it. I'm going to just spend his money however I want to spend it. He don't want to spend it. And that's why I try to tell my dad. My dad's an Afghan war veteran. I've got him up to 60% disability, and he don't want to go back for the rest of it, you know? Used to be airborne, and I was in the 160th the last 3 years in. Oh, you're an airborne guy. You an airborne guy, just like everybody over at Veteran Trash Talk. They all airborne. They all 82nd airborne. You know how those guys. I know how you guys be fighting back and forth all the time. But you definitely need to go and get your disability check. If you're not collecting a disability check, you're failing yourself. You're failing yourself, because that's free money. That's free money every month. Go anywhere from freaking $500 to $3,000, depending on how badly injured you are. And you being airborne, I know you hurt. I know your knees, your back, your shoulders, your neck. I know everything hurts on you, your feet. So I know you be hurting. So you need to go and make sure that you just get your disability started. Just get your medical record and go and start filing for crap, dude. It took me 10 years to get my 100% disability rating. 10 years. And I've got it. I finally got it. It took me 10 years to get it, but I finally got it, you know? 82nd has a big ego. Grateful I let them. My back hurts sometimes. I bet, dude. Jumping out of planes ain't fun. That ain't fun. That crap hurts, dude. I never did it, but I can only imagine. My uncle's 5'2". He's a jump master. He's got his British jump. He's got his airborne jump wings, jump master, and he's got his British jump wings. So he jumps all the time. And he's a little guy. He's like 5'2", 100 pounds, dude. He's a little guy, but he hurts all the time, man. When they ask what your disability is, look at them dead in the eye and say, "I went Army," and then say nothing else. There you go. just tell, just tell that you get it. You gotta get started, man. You gotta get yourself established and set up, man. Get yourself set up to what you need and get where you need to go, man. That's one of the biggest things, and so that's one of the things. That's what I try to do with my show and my community. Let's see, T10 deltas is what I used to, and they were heavy. This is what I try to do with my show and try to do with my community is getting people established and set up with the resources that they need. That's one of the biggest struggles that we have when we get out as a veteran. We get out of active duty service. We don't know what the hell we're supposed to do anymore. That's our biggest struggle. Is like, what do I do now? The Sergeant G ain't here telling me what to do anymore. He don't tell me a uniform a day. He don't tell me where I need to be. He doesn't tell me where I need to go or when I need to be back. The Sergeant G ain't here no more, right? And so that's what I try to do now with here on this show, on my platforms that I have over on Facebook, is try to help establish and help provide resources to everybody that's needing something so that we're not left alone, because the biggest struggle is being left alone while we a civilian. We feel all alone all the time. We don't have nobody here for us. We're always like, ain't nobody here to help me. Can nobody help me? Can nobody do this for me? I need help with this. I need help with that. Where are you at? Where are you located? Let me know what state you in, and I can see if I know somebody in that state that be able to help you. Let me know if there's a nonprofit. Right now, I think they say there's like 20,000 nonprofits, veteran nonprofits in the U.S. 20,000. So you can only imagine how many are in your state where you live that would be able to help you. That's the biggest struggle, is trying to find them, right? There's no website. There's no one single website you can go to and you click on your state and it says, here are all the resources that you can have. Here's all the resources at your fingertips, you know? Whoever can create that, I guarantee he's going to make some big money, man. That's something that's always pissed me off, is the lack of assistance they give you when transitioning back to civil. You're right, Snowcomb. You're absolutely hands down right. This is one of the things we talked about. I've talked about this on my show plenty of times. It's like, when you join the military, regardless of whatever branch you're in, you got to figure the first year you're in, you go through boot camp. Then you got to go through, are you serious? No one place to go and find resources? No, Arnica, there's not. And Snoke, like I say, man. So you got to figure, if you sign a 4-year or a 5-year contract or even a 6-year contract, that's one of the biggest struggles, is that the first year you're in, they're making you whatever branch they want to make you in. And only 5 are actually providing funds more than a couple of cents per dollar. And I know, Smoke, I know. That's one of the biggest things, is that if you figure you go to the boot camp, however long your boot camp is, I think Marine Corps has the longest at 13 weeks. So you go to boot camp, say 6 weeks or 9 weeks, or whatever the case, 10 weeks, or whatever the case may be. You go through boot camp, then you got to go through MOS school or A school or whatever you call it. You got to go through your specialty school. You go to the job specialist school, that's another 3 months to a year, depending on what you're going for, right? And then you go into the fleet. You go into the active duty side, and you spend the next 2-3 years there, right? Learning your job, doing your job for the next 2 or 3 years. Or if you re-enlist and you do 9 years or whatever, you're doing your job every single day. But when it's time for you to get out of active duty service, they give you a 2-week class and say, here you go. Go take your 2-week class so you can get out. And you're like, damn. So I just gave you all these years of military service. And then for me to get out and be a civilian again, you give me a 2-week class to be a civilian again? You're like, how in the heck is this? How does this work? How does this relate? How is this going to work, you know? And it's a struggle. It's an absolute struggle trying to figure out, how do I become a civilian again? What can I do to be a civilian again? Because you're no longer Juan. You're no longer Wade. You are now Department of Defense, you know? And you have programs for transitioning out and programs for families with spouses to be able to properly help them with transitioning back into the personal lives. It's crazy, 1.5 weeks constructing a resume. You're right, Clark. In your resume, you're like, how the hell am I supposed to write a resume for what I've done for the past 8.5 years? Well, write a resume for the past 4 years that I've been in. How do I write a resume for that? The reason there isn't one is there is too much competition for donations. You're right. You're right, Wade. You're right, Smoke. There's a lot. It's insane. I got a brother, Brandon Harris, down in Texas. I think he's in the Houston area. He's got a his job is to help veterans transition back into civilian life. And it's called North Star Coaching is what it is. I have to reach out to him and see how it's going. But there's like 200,000 people who get out of active duty service every year. 200,000 people, 200,000 veterans a year get out of active duty service. And that's the biggest struggle. Is like, what do I do now? If you ain't got a rich family or you ain't got no job lined up, it's like, what do I do now? Where do I go? How do I get this going? How do I get that going? And that's the biggest struggle is like, where in the crap do I go now? Where is it that I can go to hang out? Or how do I figure out how do I do this? How do I figure out how do I go about doing this anymore? How do I get a job? How do I write a resume? Dang, I didn't even know I could collect disability after getting out of active duty service. Yeah, you can collect a disability check when you get out of active duty service, and nobody tells you that stuff. Strip clubs, biker clubs, and bars. You're right. You're right. At least for the first 3 months. And the biggest thing, most of us that are enlisted, that we didn't save no money while we was in. We suck at saving money. We suck at it. We suck at saving money, and it's hard, what I'm saying? Look at this. Brenda. Let's see here. I got people over here on the StreamYard too talking to me. That's the biggest struggle. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Jose. What's up, brother? What's up, Jose? Hello from Brenda. Hey, Brenda. Sandra. I don't know what this guy. FYI. It never does, but 2-week course, there's a check in the box. No, you're absolutely right. It's a check in the box. You know what I'm saying? It's a check in the box for them to say, oh, we helped them transition. We helped them transition out, And so that's one of the biggest things. But being an enlisted guy, that's one of the biggest struggles we have. We didn't have the luxury of going to college and learning how to live as a civilian while getting ready to come into the active duty side. You know what I'm saying? This guy, Clark, I drank, got into a motorcycle, got into an MC, and eventually got a job framing houses until I got my job and walked away from the MC life. And there is truth to the statement, smoking bacon. No, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. There's truth to it. That's one of the biggest struggles. Like I tell people, don't get me wrong. I love officers. They're all cool. I know my brother Travis Johnson over the nonprofit architect. He's a lieutenant in the Navy right now. And, he's got big things happening. But I think he had the luxury of being able to go to college. He's got his master's degree now and all this stuff, and as an officer, you get a little bit extra perks versus being on the enlisted side. We kind of one-minded. We kind of just think to us one-minded. We're very narrow-minded, thinking what's in front of us and how we do what's in front of us and stuff like that. And like for us and me, I didn't save a crap ton of money. I didn't save a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Smoke says my best friend got out of the Navy 20 years. Now hardcore into the motorcycle club because he can, because he got a retirement check and probably a disability check now, so he can actually do that crap, And so that's one of the you can do that. There's some guy. I got an Army guy here. He's big into motorcycles. He retired out of the Army. He's a little bit older than me, not too much though. I would have retired. I've been retired. I would have retired last year. If I would have stayed in. If I would have stayed in the Marine Corps, I would have retired last year. Nope, here I am working for the federal government. I'm going to spend another 30 years on working for the federal government just so I can retire. And I'm just like, this is going to suck, dude. It's going to suck bad. So that's why I'm trying to get myself set up so I don't have to work for the federal government until I'm 60, And so that's one of the biggest things is that we got to figure out how to set ourselves up, how to help each other out in our community, because nobody's going to help us except our own, right? Hopefully our own can help get us set up and get us established. Smoke knows the community that I'm involved with is a bunch of veteran entrepreneurs, right? And that's the biggest thing. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, but it's a lot of work. A lot of us can't get that lucky break. So we have to bust our butts, break our necks until we catch it, right? And we will catch it. We'll eventually catch it, dude. We will eventually get it, and we'll be able to go through with it. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to go through and get everything, be on a good foot. But you have to start somewhere. And that's the biggest thing, is understand that we got to start somewhere, man. Look, Smoke knows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When you're an entrepreneur, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. You're working every day, dude. It's hard, but you have to ensure that you set some time to the side so you can spend time with your family. You guys go spend time with your friends. You got to spend time with your family. And that's the biggest struggle, is that you have to understand that your friends and family, you have to spend time with them. Are you spending a lot of time in your work? Yeah. Look what Wade's doing here with Smoke and Bacon. It's an amazing platform. I'm always trying to get people to come over here because what you're doing is awesome. Arnica, even when you're sleeping, what little sleep you get, you're dreaming about working. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's what my sponsor, Rafa 180, said. You're always thinking about it. What's the next step? What's the next step? How do I get this? How can I make a living doing this? What's the next move? Right? We're always thinking about it. What's the next move? What's the next move? But we have to ensure that we have a simple understanding and knowing that, hey, we have got to get rest. We have got to spend time with our friends. We have got to spend time with our family, because that's what's important. That's what we got to do, is make sure that we have time for our friends and family as well, because work's always going to be there. Regardless, it's always going to be there, right? We're always trying to think of the next big move, next big step, right? How can I get to that next level, right? I was talking with George over at VRS, and I told him, I said, I want to be a millionaire, dude. He said, you got to make $3,000 a week. You got to figure out how to make $3,000 a week, and that's how you become a millionaire. And I was like, dang. Okay, so I got to figure out a way. So this is why I do my show. So hopefully, eventually, this show, the Stone Vet USMC, will start paying me $3,000 a week by bringing in sponsors, by bringing in people that want to come do this, that want to come and help support the show, help promote the show, help promote awareness of natural remedies, natural healing. I want $3,000 a day. That's my goal, right? Smoke, absolutely. You're absolutely right. You bring in $3,000 a day, you'll be a millionaire by the end of the year. A day, no, you'd be like a what do they call it? You'd be in the 100 millions, $3,000 a day, $3,000 a day, 100 millionaire. There you go. You'd be up there with Trump. You'd be up there with Trump and all them. It's 10 years at sea, like Las Vegas. What's going on, Las Vegas? I'm glad you came to the show, man. 10 years at sea, discharged angry, spent the last 25 years trying not to land in prison. Finally found a gig that keeps me less angry. That's awesome, Las Vegas. I'm glad to hear that, man. Let's see here. Facebook user. I wish I could bring in $300 a day. Man, you say, got to give up the corner life, Smoke. No, that's how Smoke can get that $3,000 a day. If he goes stands his ass on the corner and puts a little bit of makeup on, he might be able to make $3,000 a day standing on that corner, Oh, it's Canada Chris. What's up, Canada Chris? I'm glad you're here. Hey, man, have you gone over to Smoke and Bacon yet, man? I put the link in there. I don't know if this link is still there or not. You gotta go over to Smoke and Bacon. I provided a link. I thought, I pay more money to see that, right? To see Smoke on the corner, the little skirt or something. He got a sexy ass too. Smoke, get on the corner now. Snow Cone got him. Snow Cone got him. Tell him, Snow Cone. That's what it's about, man. This is what it's about. This is why I love doing this show, though, because I can interact with you guys and get to hang out with you guys. This is my therapy session. Inflation's a bitch. No longer $5 to make you holler. It's now 20 to make you squeal.
Inflation, dude, it's that time of year, right? I mean, we're in that economy now where inflation is taking over everything. So it costs a little bit more for a little bit more fun now. But this is what I love, guys. This is what I love about doing this show is that I get to come hang out with you guys and come enjoy this time with. Like I said, this is my counseling session. I get to hang out with you guys, get to enjoy the company and the camaraderie, right? That's one of the biggest struggles we have as veterans is that we don't have that camaraderie no more. Our brother to our left and to our right ain't there no more. And so that's why I do these shows because I can feel like you guys are there with me. This is why I do it on my luxurious patio furniture in my garage, right? I'm in the process of getting everything moved. I just moved more stuff. You guys who've been following me, like Canada Chris, you guys can look behind me. There's more stuff moving out, right? I'm getting more stuff moved out. I got my son just turned 17 on the 1st. So he has his birthday. He said he's throwing his birthday party this Friday. And so I'm trying to get everything set up for him. So when his friends come over, they have an area to come hang out and enjoy the time together. You know, I'm trying to get, I just finished painting, Chris. I just finished painting the house. I'm done painting, dude. I got little touch-ups here and there, but I'd finished painting everything that needed to be painted. So you can't give me no shit no more for going to go paint and while I'm going bullshitting with you guys, you know? But that's one of the biggest things we got going on here at the Stone Vet household is that we're getting the house ready for sale. Got to do a little more touch-ups, and we got carpet getting ready to be installed. Hopefully here in the next couple of weeks. They're supposed to give us a call this week, hopefully to get that scheduled, man. Holy shit, that's a long few weeks. I know it is, but hopefully they give me a call within this week or next week to get me scheduled. You know, here's Juan's sign-up link. There it is, right there. Thanks, Wade. I appreciate it. Do you see that link there, Chris? Go click that link and go sign up. Go be part of the Smoking Bacon community, dude. You tired of Facebook censoring your ass? Wade won't censor you. You'll laugh your ass off. You got complaints? Go leave him a complaint go leave a complaint to the Smoking Bacon community. See what he does about it. You gotta come over and hang out, man. It's a wonderful. Nope, we ain't whores. But it's amazing. He's got an awesome community over there, man. He's got an awesome community hanging out he's got awesome people over there. It's just awesome. Bunch of veterans just hanging out. And you're able to talk all the crap you want. And you don't ever have to worry about saying, oh, we're going to put you in jail because you called so-and-so a whore. Or you called so-and-so a bitch, a fag, or whatever it is. You know, you ain't going to get censored. They ain't going to throw your ass in jail. They're just going to laugh. They're going to laugh at you. All complaints can be filed right there. Complaints at smokingbacon.com. One of our monkeys will respond. Go and check it out, man. Go and check out the amazing things that Wade's doing over at Smoking Bacon, man. It's an awesome platform for you guys that are getting tired of hanging out with getting tired of Facebook and you know all the crap that they deal with, all the political crap and going to jail for saying something that you thought was the right thing to say. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tinkerbell? How you doing? You finally came, Tinkerbell. I'm about to get off here now. You came out way less. You know what I'm saying? Do it, Lindsay. Go. So that's one of the biggest things. Go check out you guys who are watching over on StreamYard that haven't been over to Smoking Bacon. Go check out Smoking Bacon. There's the link right there. The hyperlink is right there. Go sign up. Go sign up over there at Smoking Bacon. Get over there. Check out the amazing community. If you want to be a premium member, because premium access is where it's at. That's how you get to listen to a lot of these amazing shows as well, you know. That's how you get to listen to a lot of these amazing shows as well. Go hang out go sign up. Become a premium member. You have to be a premium member so you can actually get some of the amazing content that Wade is providing over there, dude. You don't want to miss out. I guarantee you, hands down, you do not want to miss out on that opportunity to become part of this great community that's over here, man. Like I tell you guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. It's already getting late. I got to get these babies to bed. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this Monday, man. We're all guessing Tink's battery level. 2%. That's probably why she just got on here. Wade. I was wondering what all the percentage were for. I was wondering. Don't worry, Tink. My battery ain't no better. So what's it sitting at right now? 13%. I'm sitting at 13%, man. So I'm not probably ain't doing so much better, man.
This is awesome. I'm glad, Wade. I'm glad you're able to let me come on here for season 6. Come hang out with you guys, man. I really do appreciate this. It's going to be a great season. We're going to have some great content on here. She's at 2%. She said, I'm glad you guys came out to hang out with me on this Monday. I will be out on Smoking Bacon every Monday for the next 12 weeks. So you don't want to miss these episodes. I'll have them all come out. I ensure that we'll put it out there, man. Like I tell you guys, come over to my community over at Stone Vet USMC. Come check out the amazing things that are going on. Like I said, don't miss my episode. I got an episode coming out this Wednesday for Veteran Trash Talk on the Veteran Trash Talk YouTube channel. This Thursday, I'll be on Vet Radio Syndicate. Veteran Radio Syndicate. I will be out on that. I will be out on Vet Radio Syndicate doing another live this Thursday. And then this Friday, I got Brian Talley. Brian Talley beat the VA. You can file for malpractice and not ever have to worry about being mistreated again by the VA, by the contractors at the VA, man. It's an amazing week this week. There's a lot of content coming out from the Stone Vet USMC. Like I tell you guys want to check out. Enjoyed meeting you. I enjoyed meeting you too, Arnica. I'm glad you guys, like I said, now you guys can see my post. I'm like, oh, I know Sergeant G now. Yeah, I saw his show. He's doing good. Definitely go check out raffle18.com. Like I tell you guys, raffle18.com provides you the best medicinal grade CBD, hands down. Look at the swag. You see the hoodie? You see the cup? You guys want some of this swag? You won't get 15% off on this, but you go to raffle180.com. Up in the top right-hand corner, you see the Stone Vet USMC. Click that link. It's going to send you over to my store. I got this right here on the back. It says Plants Over Pills. It's awesome. It's an amazing hoodie. Go check that out, Arnica. Whenever you went over to the Raffle 180 website, look at the top right where it says Stone Vet USMC. You click that. You can check out all my hoodies, my socks, my cups. Some amazing products. I got Ginger David over at Really Designs. I know Really Designs is part of the Smoking Bacon community. They just made a post not too long ago showing what they did. It says, no CBD, I'll stick to weed. Woo. Yeah, think about it. I got socks, I got Stone Vet USMC socks. Go over to raffle180.com. Go check out the Stone Vet USMC page that's up there in the top right-hand corner. You get you some awesome swag. It's cold where I'm at here. Hoodies. Yep, hoodies. We're all so excited to help take them to the next level as well. I appreciate it, Smoke. I really do appreciate this opportunity to be able to come out here and promote what Raffle 180 is doing. Like I said, I'll be here for the next 12 weeks for season 6 of Smoking Bacon. I appreciate this opportunity. You guys coming to hang out with me and enjoy this time together and just being able to do this, man. I'm super excited. This was a great turnout, you know what I'm saying, for the first run, for my first show here on Smoking Bacon, man. I love this community. Like I tell you guys, man, I'll be back next Monday. Don't miss my shows, though, this Wednesday, this Thursday, and this Friday. It's a busy week for the Stone Vet USMC, man. I love you guys. I appreciate everything you're doing. You got anything, message me, man. I'll talk to you. I ain't got nothing else to do, man. I'll talk to you guys. Let's see how we can make this show even better for you guys to come hang out with us, man. I love you guys. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, man. Remember, guys, here at the Stone Vet, we got you 6.